Into the booth. Hey everybody, welcome. This is Nick from Into the Booth. I wanted to take you on a little guided tour of the DIY vocal booth. This thing was quite a fun build, as you can see, to put together. I've done it multiple times as I've moved it in multiple places across the house. Now, I am on my original recording equipment because I wanted you to hear how bad it was. I have tile, I have a higher ceiling, and it is just an open space that is not wanted to be treated very well. I've tried little different devices to try and isolate, little boxes. I got the surrounding item to go around your microphone. All these fun things to try and bring my voice down, and nothing compares to what it's like in the booth. I wanted to demonstrate quite a bit of this so you can see how it's being built, how the issues that I experienced, and here is one of them. After moving this several times, you can see I put the wrong pieces back in, and now the section for the ceiling is too short. I tried again with different pieces, and now it's too long. So you'll see this is where we got the PVC wrench out and started cutting through that to shorten the piece. Unfortunately, I did another issue here again where it's almost too short now, so I'm gonna have to fix that as well. You can see there's a lot of trial and error that comes with building this, but it was quite exciting, quite fun, and it really is impactful to your overall voice. As you can see, you gotta tighten this really well. It comes apart. I didn't seal it because I want to be able to move it eventually, and I am gonna move, or I will be moving eventually, so I didn't want to seal any of the pieces. So as we come in here, now the blankets are coming on, and these are just standard moving blankets, but mostly heavy duty. And you'll notice they're being threaded through each side to be able to really stretch them out and pull, so everyone overlaps as it's going. And I'm putting it on the outside of the booth currently, as I'm going to finish the inside. So that's something I'm going to talk about in a little bit here. And as a little sneak peek, I'd like to finish this. I have the pegboard cut and the foam already ready to go, so I'm going to do that in the next build, so hopefully I'll see you there. So as we continue on here, don't be afraid to remove pieces. This is where, thankfully, not having it sealed comes into hand. Do your best to thread the dollops through as much as possible and remove pieces, as you can see here. So now we're all the way to the front, and this is where it's a door. You'll notice that the front is open, right? And this is about 6+ feet tall, right? Almost 7. So it's quite a booth, a little bigger than I anticipated, but it's quite exciting. It does have some space. It is a little cramped once you get everything in there. But that's a whole different monster that, we can talk about. You'll notice this is where I'm on fire now because it's so hot in their booth, and I'm sure a lot of folks can sympathize with this. So here we go. This is a section where I was referring to earlier that now I'm going to take clamps and tighten all the corners to make sure it's nice and tight to really isolate as much as possible. Continuing around, making sure you pull all the corners tight. Now let's get power. Power is the next thing. So this is quite an exciting part, and I don't recommend this at home. That is a Shure SM7B falling to the ground like that. Thankfully, this is a carpeted area now, so the floor is isolated from this impact. You'll notice I'm just bringing all the equipment in. I wanted to demonstrate the entire build to show it is a cramped space, but I was able to get quite a bit in there and work. It's quite exciting. I even can get a guitar inside of there and continue recording on acoustic, which is 1,000 times better, as you can imagine. We gotta have the fun lighting. And now the best part. Getting a fan inside of the booth. This is heavily recommended. Now this is a larger fan, and I don't recommend this at all. So here we are. This is the completed booth. So let's go inside. So I thought I'd get us inside here and test out the light and sound. This is right from a phone now, but let's test out through the microphone here. All right, so now we are on quiet time. So now we're on the SM7B and still the phone camera. So we'll test out the new camera and lighting and all that stuff pretty soon. Thank you, everyone. Welcomed into the booth. Let's do this.